So this person rediscovering love, that would be Michelle.
Yeah, it looks that way.
And the passion would be directed toward you, I hope.
Oh, I hope so, too. It's been a little hard to adjust to. It's kind of like having a teenager in the house. I mean, Michelle sees a wall and she wants to run straight into it.
How are you holding up?
It's kind of hard not to hope that she'll wake up and be old Michelle again, but...
You said you wanted to talk about business?
Yeah. I was just wondering when I might be able to expect the first check from the condo development project.
Yeah, soon. Everything's going great. People are lining up to do business with a genuine hero.
Oh, yeah. Right. Okay.
What's that? You don't like being called that?
No, no, I don't. I just want to be a businessman. That's it. I've had my 15 seconds. The only problem with that is, where do you go when those 15 seconds are up? Gosh, I really want to thank you for stepping in, especially when Bill couldn't be any less interested in working with me.
You know, I don't even know that I can tell you where Bill's head is at these days, but I was glad to help.
Good. I may be flying under the radar, but I still have big plans, and I'm really glad that you're going to be a part of them.
Mrs. Lewis, we're ready for you.
Oh, great. Okay, Steve, I'm not quite sure about what shots we're going to be able to get in there, but I'd concentrate on over the shoulders or whatever you can guess.
What can I do?
You can watch.
Inside?
No, out here, Michelle. I don't even want Vinny to know you're here.
Okay. It's pretty exciting, though, huh?
No, it's dangerous, and I don't want you to forget it. It's not too late to leave.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere. That guy sitting right in there may have tried to kill me.
Whoa! Since when do coma victims get around on their own? This day just keeps getting better all the time.
Can we just get to the interview, Vinny?
No, what's the rush? Come on, I want to catch up with my old friend. Michelle Santos says I live and breathe. Come in, join us. I gotta hear about this miraculous recovery.
Well, I guess we're both in the same boat, kind of, with Michelle and Shane both trying to put their lives back together. You want me to tell you what I've figured out so far?
Okay, Mr. Experience.
Just don't try to force Shane back into who he used to be before. He really has to figure out who he is now and what he wants.
Yeah. Can you do that with Michelle?
I'm trying.
Michelle, just stay outside the door.
I don't know, she looks curious. Come on. We used to be old friends. You don't come in and say hello?
Don't remember you.
Oh, yeah? I remember you. I remember Danny coming to work for me. I remember you invited me into your home. I know that you and your husband conned me and set me up. I'm in here because of you.
Well, sorry. Don't remember.
Well, that's funny. Because what you did, put me in here, that's something I'll never forget.
Eva Lewis, please. Danny Santos. Oh, well, actually, no, I'm looking for Michelle Santos. She's observing at the studio today. Oh, a live interview? Oh, okay, great. Yeah, I'll check it out. Thanks.
Michelle, now, out. What's going on?
We got a riot in Sub Block D.
A riot? Fine, I want my people out of here. I want Michelle out of here
We're
now.
locked down, ma'am. Nobody gets in or out.
We're in the middle of a lockdown right now, which is why the alarms are going off and the lights are flashing, and we're not really sure exactly what the problem is, but it hasn't affected us so far, so we're just going to keep on broadcasting until they tell us to stop. We're set to do an interview, and since we can't get out, nobody else can get back in, we're just going to go ahead as planned. Vinny Salerno is set to go on trial for racketeering, money laundering, drug smuggling, and attempted murder.
You forgot double parking with criminal intent.
The guy wasn't worth listening to when he was the boss, Danny.
Oh, Michelle's there with Reva.
No, I don't think Michelle's there. They have live satellite trucks when they have a feed, right?
A jury's gonna try this case, not the DA. Those 12 citizens will weigh the evidence themselves and draw their own conclusions.
Well, I can't wait to hear their conclusions after I get up on the stand and tell them how you held a gun to my head.
Took you all of, what, about 2 minutes to slant things in your favor? But I can slant things in my favor, too.
Is that a threat, Vinny? Because you wouldn't want our audience to think that we were in any kind of danger.
There's no danger here. We're all old friends. Isn't that right, Michelle? Get a shot of the lovely Mrs. Santos. Michelle, we're friends. Shut up. Your kid and your husband.
Get over there.
I remember when
Vinny lives for revenge, Tony. What if he tries something with Michelle? Hey, let me go with you. No, stay here. Robbie's sleeping upstairs. I'll call you when I know she's over.
All right, please do.
approach. It's that soundbite mentality. But real life is complicated. So is this case. It's not nearly as cut and dry as you make it out to be. We have what we call mitigating factors, you know? Your husband being one of them.
Okay, can we just keep this case between us, Vinny?
It's just funny what gets called guilt and innocence, you know? I mean, you take Michelle here, for example. She lost her memory in a horrible explosion. I can't help but wondering if maybe her husband Danny has taken advantage of that.
What are you talking about?
Michelle, Vinny, talk to me.
I'm thinking maybe that Danny tried to paint his past as lily white, you know? I mean, seeing as how you can't remember any of it, I wouldn't blame him, you know, if he held a few things back.
He's not keeping anything from me.
Michelle, okay, can we get back to the point here? Let's talk about your purported connection to Spaulding Enterprises.
I thought we were talking about Danny Santos. Let me ask you something. Is it true what I heard? That when you guys met, Danny was here on orders from his mother Carmen to whack you?
Okay, that's it.
From murder
Stop.
to marriage, you gotta admit, that's quite a love story.
I mean, okay, fellas, we're gonna take a commercial break right now, and hopefully we'll be back with more of this interview after a moment. Well, looks like the emergency's over. But not this interview, because I still have a whole lot of questions to ask you, and I know you've got a whole lot to say, so let's get right to it. I want to talk about an event that happened in late 2002.
Why don't you ask him why he's such an axe to grind with my husband? Maybe it's because he brought you down?
Oh, Danny Santos, big hero of Springfield, huh? The good guy who put the bad guy in chains and a jumpsuit.
Yeah, that's right.
Let me tell you something, Cupcake. The world's not divided into the white hats and the black. There's a lot of gray area. Nobody's pure. Least of all, Danny boy.
It's common knowledge that Danny was the head of a local crime family, but he's put that all behind him.
You'd be surprised.
Well, you want to tell us about something he did more recently? Besides making a fool of you by putting you in here?
To be a convincing bad guy, you need to do bad things.
Can you be any more vague?
Oh, you want specifics? Is that what it is? You want to know exactly what Danny did while he was working for me? Then why didn't you just say so? Oh, I've got plenty to say.
I need to get in there right now.
You can't go in there.
Look, I got a pass from the producer. It's right here.
It doesn't matter.
My wife is in there. I need to get
They're
her out.
on the air live.
Hey,
I've got my orders. The door stays shut.
You better put up or shut up. Not that anyone's gonna take anything you say at face value, because you're a drug smuggler, a racketeer, and maybe even a murderer.
Murder? I don't think that particular charge made it to the list, Michelle.
Really? Really? Because rumor has it that warehouse explosion, the one that I was hurt in, the one that killed that girl Eden, wasn't an accident. It was caused by a bomb.
Really?
Yeah, and word has it, it was mob-related. A hit on maybe that girl Eden, maybe me, both of us. Is it true?
Maybe you better ask your husband, Danny.
What are you talking about?
I had absolutely nothing to do with that warehouse bomb. Danny Santos did.